It's DJ Holiday and Ebony, a.k.a. the Averys. Stay tuned.
Episode 14, we are here, man. Of course, dealing with the Averys. Episode 14, we got beautiful people in the building. Of course, my wife is here. What's
Hello.
up, Mama? How you doing?
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you. And the one and only, yes, man, the very vibrant, yet but hood sometimes, can rap her ass off and will beat your ass and eat
all of that.
hot Cheetos and shit like that sometimes. I don't know. I'm just playing. Tokyo, Jess in the building. What up, Mama?
What's up?
How you doing, sis?
I'm good. Life good.
Life good. I'm glad you came today.
Why would I not?
I mean, I'm glad you pulled up. We definitely gonna turn up. I love to hear your opinion on all type of things going
Lord.
on. I mean, this is a good show, but at the same time, you know, we eat food, we have drinks, and we definitely gonna get in your business.
Get in your business a little bit.
Yeah, Tokyo. You keep your shit on the L for real. So
It's cool. We gonna go a little bit.
exactly.
Not
How's
too
everybody's week? How was everybody's week so
My,
far? It's early, but
Yeah, my week was good so far.
so far,
Nothing really going on.
yeah.
Just maintaining, ready for this whole situation we in to be over with.
Yeah, man. We officially
we in the
enjoying
home
the
stretch.
Yeah, we're in the home stretch of closing the new crib, so.
Oh,
But
congratulations.
thank you so much, but
Thank
this
you.
shit is stressful,
It's a
but
journey.
I'm trying to be like y'all.
man,
We over it though.
nigga,
like,
rent
really-
until that shit don't work no more.
Yeah, for real.
Until your credit good or whatever, but after that, nigga, fuck that, get a house. But anyway, Tokyo, how was your week so far, or last weekend, all that good shit?
I mean, I just came back from Florida.
How was that?
You know, I'm from Jacksonville, but I had a personal situation. My little brother actually was just killed.
Oh,
Oh, man, sorry
sorry
to
to
hear
hear that.
I mean, it's a lot better now.
Yeah.
Everything take time. I'm in a better space than I was last week.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, well, sorry to hear that about your brother, but
Thank you.
definitely, you know, he's in a better place, and
Of course.
so he gonna be an angel on your shoulder, keep that career going crazy, and keep them shows booked and all that good stuff like that, man. You know what it is. All right, let's get into these topics, man.
Okay, so y'all know, sad story to report, but X just got shot and killed. He was shopping for a motorcycle, and on his way leaving out of the motorcycle shop, he was shot in his car. And everybody pretty much going crazy about it. He was only 20 years old, and it's real messed up. Just anything like that is just messed up when somebody's so young in their career, you know? And apparently he's very talented. I don't know. I've never listened to him ever, so I don't know. But
Well, the people who did,
yeah,
I
people
mean,
are so.
I'm a fan.
You a fan?
Met him once or twice in passing, but you know, definitely very passionate about his music. Very opinionated, and you know, I'm not gonna say, you know, he brought that upon himself because he wasn't no type of rah-rah type of person, was he, Tokyo? He just
Nah, definitely not. But he was like really outspoken, and if you felt strongly about something, you would know.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess, you know, you just gotta kind of watch yourself with that stuff, man. You know, with success it comes, you know, all that type of stuff like that. And I mean, I'm assuming I would imagine that he's the type of person that you know, somebody tried to rob him, he told him like, no, fuck that, no, or whatever. So I feel like that happened because even I've been looking deeper into the story, and a person who was an eyewitness, you know, he told his whole story, and it sounded super accurate. He was like, you know, they asked him for give up something to give it up or whatever, and you know, he was like, "What the fuck y'all talking about?" type shit, and then that's when they ran inside.
So do you know some of his fans are still saying that he's not dead.
No, he's dead.
No, they're saying that. They're like, if you look in the car, he's
They're
not
going
bleeding.
deep.
Yeah, they like, he's not bleeding. One of the videos, it looked like he had on black shorts. One of the videos, it looked like he had on red shorts. And then they said something about he was supposed to be coming out with an album called No Pulse. And so he's doing this for the album, faking his death. I'm like, you can't. And his mom even reported that he died. So why are people still thinking that he's not?
But that just lets you know how deeply his fans rock with him because at the
That's
same
his
time,
impact too, though.
yeah, his impact. These kids rioted in Florida, and I think they're doing one today
yeah,
in
they
Chicago and all different type of places.
It's something he's done before.
Oh, wow.
Like,
See, I
I don't
didn't
know,
know
but
that.
I mean, if it is, I honestly feel like he's gone. But
Yeah.
I mean, I just think the situation is real sad because everybody was standing around recording.
Right, recording
But that
instead of
just-
trying to help.
Yeah, that just shows you like the society that we live in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad
What do
situation.
you think about what is it? His ex-girlfriend she went to the vigil that they had for him, and she left some stuff for him, and apparently some of his fans burned the stuff that she left.
Well, he was very opinionated about like he didn't rock with her. Because you know she had him in a domestic. She had a domestic violence case against him and shit. So I mean that's the way they left out. They wasn't like they was cool when he was alive.
I mean that don't take away how you feel about somebody. Though.
I know that, but they don't know that.
Should. Like,
yeah.
If you black man, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean. Yeah, they went on good terms, so I probably wouldn't have wanted you to be there either.
Yeah, like if something happened to anybody, I'm sure y'all had a significant other that did y'all wrong and everybody knew about it and it was public. People ain't gonna forgive you because they dead. You know, you pulling
that
up
don't
on
just
shit
go
like
away.
That don't go away at all.
Right.
And he was very opinionated, like I said, about how fucked up that situation was, and he didn't rock with her either. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, sad situation, y'all. You know, I guess just be aware of your surroundings and shit like that. Tokyo, you being in the limelight, you know, doing shows, and you know, you got a great team around you. Do you ever get paranoid about, you know, your moves or even you know the backlash you could get?
I'm paranoid a lot, but I actually just stopped smoking weed because like weed makes me super paranoid.
You said that before too.
You know, I officially, I stopped smoking weed maybe like 3 years ago.
Really?
I still puff it a little bit.
I tried, like I stopped maybe back in January, and then I tried from January up until now, and it's just, I'm not feeling it. But I'm like always super paranoid when I smoke, but I'm the type of person that sees like death probably different from other people.
Why is that?
Like, I feel like when somebody passes away, it's kind of like they're on a vacation somewhere, and you just can't like speak to them. And I don't really see it as something like traumatic. How other people see it.
Okay.
And I feel like death is something that nobody can avoid at the same time. So I don't think you should fear it either.
Definitely. That's a good way to put it.
That is a good way to put it.
Because none of us know.
Right.
And
you don't know when your last day is going to be or what's going to happen, you know.
I'm even speaking on the part about where you go and how it goes after that. So
nobody knows what happened.
Nobody knows.
That's very true.
I really feel like, I'm just going to say this. I mean, I feel like like when you sleep and you dreaming and shit.
I do too, though.
I feel like that's what it is.
I just feel like you go into like this real deep sleep, and I don't know.
I don't know.
I just can't see it like that, and I can't just live looking over my shoulder every day. Like, nah.
Yeah.
I do, keep my pistol or whatever, but
so don't run up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather your mama cry before mine, but I don't see death how other people see it.
Yeah, but nah, definitely. I think even to concur on what she said, weed and being in different cities and shit like that, man. Because you know, like when Tokyo coming to your town, she coming to turn up, and a lot of girls see that as like, hell, fuck y'all, who's this bitch? Why she here? Why she doing all that? Her nigga looking at you. Same thing, vice versa. Like that's why I think I stopped, because I just wanted to be aware of everything going around me.
And not to mention, you said your dog. You had you thought your dog.
Well, you
want to
bring the dump
story.
I'm
gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
He thought his dog.
I smoked some real strong ass shit one night, Tokyo, and my dog. I was staring at my dog for like the whole day. And I swear to God, on my mama, I think he said to me, like, nigga, like, I'm hungry or you got to take care of me. So, I know, for real, I think that was the reason. I was scared. I didn't talk to that nigga the whole rest of the day. And that's the reason I stopped smoking.
You need to stop. Right.
That's what I said, but I used to do a 7, like, a whole, every day.
No, I used to smoke a lot of weed. Like, it was bad. And I just started tripping. Like, I would be home by myself.
Yeah.
Like, I live in a gated community with an alarm. I got my gun. Like, I'm well protected. And I'll be like, nigga, is somebody downstairs?
Look, she went out of town and took my daughter. We got 2 kids. And me and my son was there by ourselves. Big house, gated community, all that shit. And I smoked. It was 4:20. And I smoked. And I went home. I got my baby from the nanny. I went home. And I had my son with me the whole time, but I'm in this big ass house, so I just got my pistol. I'm just walking around the house because I think I just imagine somebody trying to come in the back door. So, ain't nobody ever. We sleep with the door open, dog, or the door unlocked, and nobody's ever bothered anybody. But I just really was. I was paranoid the whole time. I had a dream like nigga tried to run in and like do something.
Oh my God.
So I just was like, fuck it. I walked around my drawers, my pistol all night.
I never been there
looking
before.
at my son like until the sun came up. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow.
But anyway, moving forward.
You didn't tell me that story.
Yeah, I know it was bad. That's why I don't smoke weed.
So Nas dropped the album. along with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Along with Beyonce and Jay-Z. They
killed my
dropped their
nigga.
album and pretty much just knocked him all the way out.
Man,
like,
that shit wasn't even fair. I think
That's
that was like
not
payback for the
it's
ether.
messed up, right? Like,
That was payback.
That is not funny.
That was
like,
payback for
did
the ether.
anybody even say anything about his album?
Yeah,
once,
for like a couple hours. I think it was
didn't
like
even know he dropped
6 or
the
7
album.
hours.
That
Like,
shit was the worst
that was
shit
crazy.
ever. That's a disrespect to everything he represents in hip hop culture, man. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I don't think they knew. I can almost
Niggas
guarantee they didn't
know,
even
man.
have that contract.
Niggas
But
know.
damn,
Have
dog.
you listened to the album?
I
His
ain't even upload that shit. And I love him. But I'm just gonna stick with the Illmatic shit.
Oh my god.
Because I know it ain't even on that level. Ain't nobody talking about this shit.
Because Jay-Z them just overthrew it. But,
But I
still
ain't listened to
gotta
that
listen to
either
it if
yet.
you-
I downloaded
I
Ape
don't have
Shit.
titles, so I don't.
Yeah.
I listened to a couple of them.
Yeah.
I
Did
just
you like
listened
anything on it?
Instagram.
I fuck with Friends.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I like Ape
but
Shit. That was it.
I like that too from the little snippets I heard from Instagram.
Oh, get out of here. You talking about Migos on the song?
I didn't know that. They said, are they on the song?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Good record though. But nah, definitely yeah, man.
See how y'all just switched this whole conversation from Nas dropped an
Right,
album
look,
to
we ain't even
what's
talk about
on y'all-
Nas.
But then I was taking it back. I feel bad that Nas didn't, get his just due, man. Like, I mean, I think we all wanted a Nas album.
But the problem
Executive
is also
produced by
people
Kanye
like
West.
you though, you ain't even uploaded.
And you say you a fan.
I got
Right.
lost in the traffic of
Hell
fucking
yeah.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But you
wow.
heard Jay-Z and Beyonce's album.
You got to though. It was all on the radio. I was like, what? I need one of these songs. I need 2 of these songs at least. I got a
my
DJ
God.
this weekend.
Okay.
I ain't found no Beyonce fans mad at me talking, you ain't got the new shit.
Oh,
But
they
you don't
gonna
care
kill
about the
you.
Nas.
Man, what, nigga? Hell nah.
No, Beyonce fans go hard.
Oh, I know. They go real
Nigga,
hard.
what?
Nas fans you probably could deal with.
Like Jay-Z fans all done turned gay and they just
Oh.
kicking it with Beyonce fans. It is what it is.
Really?
Not just fine. They're not gay. All of them not gay. All of them not gay.
Some help.
Speaking of gay,
Well, yeah, hey. since
I know
we're
what the
on
next
that-
topic
since
is.
we're on that topic.
Speaking of flaming gay,
well, you ain't right.
that nigga gay. Y'all better stop.
Oh my god.
That nigga dressed better than all y'all in this room.
know,
man.
I mean, hold on.
Tokyo, that nigga dressed.
I clean
EJ
up
do be
pretty
styling.
well.
Nigga,
now.
fuck
I
that.
clean up pretty
Gay
well.
niggas can dress. And that nigga can dress. That nigga be
Okay, well,
wearing-
since we're talking about that, E.J. Johnson, who's
The gay
the
nigga.
son of Magic Johnson, and his mom, Cookie, they were on Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett
Was
and
it?
Willow Smith. And they basically was talking about how he opened up to Magic Johnson and told him how he was gay, and Cookie was saying how tough it was for them to accept the fact that he was gay. It took them a very long time, and Magic Johnson's response was, it's not what he wanted for his son. And the next day came around and he was like, we'll get through this. I just need some time. How would, like, either one of y'all, how would y'all feel if y'all either, like, your only son came to you and was like, Daddy, I'm gay, or Mommy, I'm gay? Like, how would you take that? Would
I
you
wanted
be
to answer
okay
this
with
question
it?
in my life.
I think it's different for like women. Like I think it's tolerable for
Right,
a woman.
it's easy
but
to
like as a
Would y'all
man,
feel, okay, you woman, would y'all, you got a daughter, you got kids?
I don't have no kids.
Okay, cool.
I have
not
a
yet.
nephew.
All right,
Okay.
well, enjoy your life right now. But,
Right, as long as you can.
how would, do y'all feel like y'all
Failed.
failed as a woman if your daughter turns to another woman for
I don't think
companionship?
it's that bad for a female.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up
It's
because
not the same.
it ain't,
It's
but
really not the
still.
same.
I would feel some type of way if my daughter was gay and she wanted to be like a nigga. Cause
Yeah.
like I know
Manny Fresh.
you
shit,
ain't
man.
finna try to put on these
I
damn
get it. I get it.
boxers
Tank tops and
with
shit.
no underwear under them. Like you tripping.
Yeah.
But as
Polo
far
boxes.
as your son, your only son,
Yeah, nah, man.
most men, like majority of all men,
If my
want a
son came to me and said, "Daddy, I'm gay," I'm gonna punch him one good time.
you can't do that. You have
I
like,
got to.
that's not
No, I'm
gay,
gonna
right?
fight him one good time just to make sure that it's in there.
That's messed
I want
up.
to try to at
Don't
least
make
knock it
him
out.
Ungay.
Right, he's
Man,
still gonna
fuck
be
that.
gay. You that like
But a lot of people
Listen,
think
a
like
lot of
that,
decisions I made that was fucked up in my life. My dad fought me, and then I didn't
make
want to
sure
do it
you was
anymore.
sure about the decision.
I didn't do it after. I was like, you know what, Daddy, you right. Maybe I shouldn't do
That
that
is
no
not
more.
gonna change
But
that.
see, that's
My daddy
why
caught
a
me
lot of
smoking
people-
cigarettes. I was just smoking cigarettes to be cool to impress this stupid ass girl in high school, and then he fought me because he found the box.
It's not equivalent.
It is.
No, it's not the same thing.
Cigarettes would have fucked my life up. I probably would have been
It's not
addicted
the
to
same-
them and had
that's a
throat
choice.
cancer or some
That's
shit.
not something.
Yeah, that's
not the
choice.
same
I don't
thing.
think you can choose.
Yeah.
what
I could have
you're
died
attracted
from
to.
throat cancer. I would never. This $1 million voice, y'all.
not the
I get paid to
same.
talk.
And you see how your response is the reason why a lot of people don't want to come forward and tell their people.
I would be an
that-
opening father. I'll tease his ass a
Now
lot.
you would tease him?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
No, I would accept it, and then I just tease him about it. He'd be like, "Daddy, man, get your gay ass out of
So
here."
you accept his boyfriend coming over and all that type of stuff?
I'm the cool nigga. I'm a cool daddy. I would tease them niggas to the end.
He's saying that now. He is not. He
I really
not go
would.
for it.
But my son ain't gonna be gay.
That's just like I said.
Can y'all hear that shit?
I asked him. I said,
Can
what
y'all
if-
hear that
I
shit?
was like, what if Easton want to play tennis? Or what if he want to be a male cheerleader? He was like, no, he ain't. He gonna play football. Like, how you gonna make him play? What if he don't want to do that? Like, what if that's not what he wants to do?
Man, y'all niggas killing me. Right now. My son is not gonna be gay.
No, he's. I mean, if he is,
I
that's
bump his
his
head
choice.
too much and shake it off. That's manly right there.
If he is, that's his choice. But you just have to accept the choice that he makes.
What if Ryan like girls, Ebony?
Then that's the choice that she made.
Look, you gonna accept that shit?
Yeah, I mean, it's our kids. We gotta accept whatever they decide.
Tokyo? What if your son come up and be like, "Mama Tokyo,
I ain't got no kids.
I'm gay"?
Hell no. I'm just playing. I ain't got no kids, so I think my perspective might be a little bit different. But
When you have kids, Tokyo, you got
my
nieces and
my little
nephews.
brother is gay. Like, he gay as hell, too. He be wearing wigs. He gay as hell.
And
Is
how
it?
How did you deal with that? Is it cool?
I mean, I'm okay with you being gay. I'm not okay with you wearing wigs.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I accept your gayness in moderation.
Right.
Mm.
Like,
Like-
yeah. Don't just throw it all at me with wigs
Yeah.
and all that type. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think you could like choose that though.
Right. They say I've heard that you were born that way. I don't know how true that is, but they say some people from the start, like
I'm gonna try to catch it early if I ever see little stupid shit.
Easton plays with Ryan's dolls.
Nah, you don't.
But no, my
He
nephew.
definitely
Okay,
does.
so my nephew is 4, and his sister has a baby doll, and he like holds the doll. And then I said something to my sister about him doing it. I was like, "Go get him a football or something." And she was like,
Yeah.
"He's nurturing a baby. It's not him playing with a baby doll."
And
Hey.
then you don't know because they
No.
looking at other people.
But yeah, they don't.
So you don't know.
And then they're kids, so they're not
They
seeing it
don't
like
know.
we seeing
Exactly.
it. But he also at the same time understands like this is for girls,
Right.
and this is for boys. But he
And Ryan's
don't.
good at telling him that type of stuff.
Yeah, she just tell him that when she don't want him to play with her toys. This for me, right? Boys are supposed to play with this, and it's a
Yeah.
boy toy, but she want it. So
Yeah.
he don't know. He just play with whatever he can play with before Ryan take it.
All that's gonna change. Moving forward.
Next topic: K. Michelle says that she's done with Love and Hip Hop for good. And
She's still on there?
again. They just recently came out with a commercial on VH1 saying that she was going to talk about I think what it was her botched surgery or something like that. So she's on the trailer, but she went to Twitter and was like, "F that commercial, I'm done." Pretty much. So she said that's what she said to one of her people that tweeted her. She's done for good. So I don't know, but
Tokyo.
apparently she was done before.
You are an up and rising superstar in this game, and a lot of girls that do what you do take that avenue to boost up their following. Would you ever take that route? Have you been approached? I'm sure you've been approached.
Yeah.
We've been approached. Everybody's been approached.
I'm not with everybody being in my business all the way. Like, I do a lot of fucked up shit, and you gonna be there to record it?
Yeah.
No. And then I think I'm too real of a person. Like, I'm not with you throwing drinks on me.
Right.
I'm not with the fake
Right.
fights. Like, I got my cousin up the street, and she gonna come beat your ass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm gonna walk off. I'm just not with like a lot of the stage stuff, and I feel like I talked to somebody who was on the show when I got the call, of course, and they were saying how they basically will put you in a room and then put you with somebody who they know you don't fuck with, or like they'll know you doing some shit you ain't got no business, and bring the person who you trying to
I'm
hide
all
that
that.
bullshit from
They
us.
That's
said-
what they did to us.
they set me up.
They pretty
I
much
can't do it.
I
they
think
was gonna try to have us looking real crazy, and we pretty much was like, we don't
But I
really
am
need it.
crazy.
But no, they
So,
was
like-
trying to make us like. They wanted me to look like I was just this super insecure chick, and he was always around girls all the time. And it's like, why would we do something completely different than what we do in real
Right.
life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, they wanted to create a storyline for us. So I think the only way that we would do some type of reality show is if we were able to create our own
Right.
storyline and not have people just throwing people in on
Right.
us that we don't know popping up and people from the past. Like,
Right.
And shout
I
out
ain't
to your
dealing with that.
CEO. He's the one that talked me out of this shit.
Oh
Right.
no, he said something to me too. He was like, "Look, they want you, so you gonna tell them what you
what
want.
you want to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They want you to do this
Yeah.
show.
Look,
Okay, so it's gonna have to go.
When
like
I got
this,
my
this, and this."
contract, Tip called me and was like, "Don't do it, bruh.
Don't do it.
Don't do that shit, bruh. You don't need that shit, bruh.
I mean, I could tell you don't
when
do
it's
it.
time for you to do
like,
TV, you gonna do it. It's gonna be the right time. Don't do that shit, bruh. Don't
Right.
be a slave to that shit,
Had
bruh."
that same conversation.
And I swear to God, I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. And then I called him and was like, we ain't got no scenes. And then next week, we ain't got no scenes. Next week, we ain't want to do nothing. They was like, well, are y'all trying to still do the show? We was like,
Right.
nah, not really. And then it was like, what happened? I was like,
And
I
then
ain't gonna
they
tell
try
you.
to sign us on and say we got to be on the show for this amount of years, and like, no, we.
Oh, hold on. Damn, I
But
had
do
to
you
say.
think? Do y'all think people benefit from the shows for doing reality shows?
absolutely.
You
I
definitely benefit
think
from
so.
it if you single and just want to turn the fuck up and get a little
Right.
popularity.
But like, I feel like if I was the type of person that just didn't give a fuck about stuff, then that would have been cool for me. But like, I care about my personal relationship.
But you know they really don't give a fuck about your music career.
Right,
Yeah,
absolutely.
no. They just
I mean,
want the
niggas are
drama.
supposed to drop albums on
They,
that
what they
shit.
want.
they called me and they was like, so I guess they started filming around October or something. So they was
Yeah.
like, what would you be doing? And I was like, okay, well, I have these shows, but this would also be when football season starts. So they was like, oh, so you dating a football player? Hold on. Hold on.
Right,
Let's
yeah.
stop right there.
Yeah. Last but not least, are y'all a fan of biopics? Any biopics y'all like? You know, that's movies about people that really was alive and
I like
died.
the Roxanne movie. I don't know if that's a biopic though, because she's in it.
It's a
I mean, she
biopic.
helped create it, I guess.
That's the one with the Roxanne shit.
That's a good
But NWA movies like that. Straight Outta Compton, of course. Well, Dr. Dre, he's got the green light to do Marvin Gaye. Sexual Healing, Tokyo. You probably don't know nothing about that.
That's
But so that's pretty dope because a lot of his music and his life is said to be untouched and you really couldn't get close to it.
didn't
You know,
his dad kill him? Or something?
His dad shot him.
See, I know something.
Somebody put his girl. His dad did shoot him though. His dad killed him because he wasn't showing him enough attention when he blew up and shit like that. So.
Y'all know who told me that?
Who?
My mama.
Yeah.
Watching her ass.
So all y'all mamas and hot mamas are really gonna go see that movie because that's
Right.
gonna be big. But
I mean, I want
She ain't
to.
got
And-
no business telling me somebody daddy shot them. Girl,
but in this current day right here, this current time, who would y'all want to see a biopic from?
girl, no.
That would be a dope one.
Why?
Chris
He
Brown.
had a lot of stuff go on that, like,
But he got a little shit on Netflix. That was pretty good.
Kendrick
I
Lamar.
didn't see that.
Yeah, that was
You
good.
said
And he
Kendrick
talk-
Lamar?
For like current artists.
yeah, like the beginning to the end, like where it's at right now.
Or Luther.
Luther.
Luther who? Vandross?
Who else? What other Luther you got besides the one that set it off?
Shit, I don't know. That's a good one.
Other Luther.
That's the coolest thing you ever said. Keep going. That was good. The fly.
Oh my God.
Tokyo who?
I want to see I would want to see movies about drug dealers. Like,
T.I. then, right? No, just fuck.
I don't know what he's
T.I. my dog. Come on, man. Fuck that.
I don't know what he's
I would
talking
love
about.
to see. I would love to see a biopic on Tip. I would.
That'll be
Cool, 'cause
interesting.
that
Tip
means
had a lot of
I
shit
get
going.
To be in it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
let's do
definitely,
it.
That'll be a
definitely.
dope one too.
Who,
I
baby?
don't know. I don't have nobody.
Okay.
I mean, I was always like, I wanted to see Whitney and stuff like that.
That
so,
shit's coming up.
yeah.
But it's like a
Maybe
whole-
Mary J. I'm more into the R&B type
I'm
stuff,
for
so
R&B.
I ain't really into the. No, you don't want to see
Mary
that?
J.
You wouldn't see a
Blige?
Mary J. Blige?
I would.
I think I would want to
I
though.
don't want. Well, maybe when she first met Puff and shit.
All that.
I would say Bad
What
Boy.
about Puffy?
I would want to see a Lil Kim biopic. I swear to God, I would.
I
watch
think Little
that.
Kim deserves one. Yeah,
I would watch it.
yeah, I would
Puffy
too.
would be dope too.
Puffy would be dope from top to bottom.
Yeah.
He been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's it right there. The food is here, y'all. Hey.
Yeah, of course. You already know.
And today we got a old fancy ass nigga.
Not fancy, bro.
Oh,
Just
y'all
like
got
trying
this
to
nigga
do some
from?
things.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Chilling.
What's your
you know.
name? Where you from?
My name's Chef Robert Butts, man. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Say that slow
Swats
one
all
more
day.
time.
Okay. My name's Chef Robert Butts.
Robert
I'm
Butts.
From, yeah.
Cool.
Growing up was horrible.
That's a country ass
Trust me.
name, bro.
Country. My middle name Lito.
Lito, that's
So
hard.
it's Robert Lee.
Chef
You know what I'm
Lito.
saying? All the time.
There
But
you go.
from Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised.
Uh-huh.
Grady baby. People
Tokyo
call me
already
that.
in your food.
I know, I see.
But now,
look,
what did
hey.
you prepare for today, brother?
All right, so today I got to take on Nashville hot chicken with y'all. It's called Georgia hot chicken. The only difference is we take the moonshine out and use peach liqueur because, you know, Georgia peaches. We know from
There
that.
you go.
It has a cauliflower, potato mash, summer mixed vegetables with like Brussels sprouts, fennel, a little bit of onions, bok choy. And
I
basically
love
you
bok
have
choy.
a homemade cinnamon ice cream crumble shooter with a little bit of Ciroc brandy because, you know, that's the new wave right now. And actually, I kind of like it. So,
What?
The Ciroc brand, baby.
so I just hope y'all enjoy it
Rock BS.
all day.
This is good.
Listen, if y'all don't want y'all plate, just give it to me.
No, it's real good. And you said this is cauliflower mashed potatoes?
Cauliflower mashed potatoes. So we
wow.
took the cauliflower, broke some
Yeah, I
up.
know.
What's
it
this
tastes
green
like
thing on
orange.
top like grass?
Fennel.
Fennel ferns.
Can
So
you
the
eat-
top
is
of
this
the
edible?
fennel leaves. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
edible.
I'm not gonna eat
It's
it.
all edible.
You ain't never seen
It's like a
you
little
never
bright,
seen on
like a little
Chopped,
freshness
they say
bright.
You can't put nothing on a plate you can't eat.
Yeah.
That's the
So
philosophy
speaking of
I
that,
live by.
would you ever do like a Chopped or what's all those shows we do?
Like the cooking shows.
Yeah.
I mean, not
do
saying
those?
too much.
Uh-oh.
Can't say too much.
Nigga, you
I
want this
would.
shit?
I would. I
You
would
would
do
do
it.
one
I
of
would
those?
do
You
one.
want or
If-
you would do
if-
No,
it?
he
If-
said he would
If
do
there's
one.
one that pops up in the future,
Oh.
you know,
You
there
would
you
do
go. But just
Okay.
know, like, you know, I'm a competitive person. I try to go to win, man. Every
Dope.
time.
That's dope.
This is really good.
How long have you been cooking?
Uh,
All your life?
professionally, like 3 or 4 years. But like, I grew up cooking. My
What
grandma,
age?
and my mom, they used to cook all the time. When I was little, I was 10, man. Like people used to make fun of me because I took home ec, bro. Like I took.
I did too.
I took
That's
home
what
ec
the-
and
That's
wood shop.
different
You know what I'm
for
saying?
you.
Like
Well, yeah,
at the
that's
same
true.
time, like
I took
but-
home ec because all the girls was in there.
that's why I took it. But little did I know, like I was good at it. You know
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
you
Like
get the
I made.
women.
They loved my steak in there. I felt
what?
appreciative. I was like, you know, the 7th grader, you know, it makes you feel good going to high school. I can cook. But I grew up cooking, like seeing how everything. My family weren't the best cooks at all, so I had to learn how to cook. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah.
And
You had to eat
Your
what they
mama is
prepared.
gonna cuss you out when she hear this.
she hears it all the time. You know, that's why I cook for the holidays. You know what I mean? Like I cook for the holidays.
You cook everything for the holiday.
Every holiday, man. Since I went to college, in Charlotte, North Carolina, John C. Smith University, Public International Relations. Completely changed my field.
I'm trying to perfect my dressing. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, what you been doing to it?
Well, I just make my grandmama cook it right now.
Yeah, he don't ever cook it. He just go pick it up every time.
Yeah.
I
My
know
mac and
sometimes-
cheese. My
sometimes
mac
you
and
can't
cheese
touch
hitting though.
grandma's
My
recipes,
mac and
you know
cheese
what
is
I'm saying?
good.
He
That's
swear he
good.
a chef.
Are
though.
you like a baked mac and cheese? Or are you like a stovetop mac
No,
and cheese?
he
You know?
bakes.
Nah,
he
brother, I
bakes
bake.
it.
Alright, cool. 'Cause there's
Yeah,
levels
nigga.
to it, bro. And it's like
You see my
people-
wife, bro?
People be.
Lit.
I'm just saying, people.
It
be-
ain't
I
just in the
like to eat,
bedroom.
so that's why. Yeah.
Nigga getting cooked, bro.
Okay,
I'm just
look.
playing.
I'm just saying, you got the right way going. So yeah.
But nah, definitely, man. Thank you so much for coming, man. What do they
Oh,
follow you on
what?
social media and things like that?
Y'all can follow me at _Chef Robert Butts.
Oh shit, hold on, bro. I'm gonna cut you off, but you had something else. We didn't do the
Yeah,
shooters.
that's
he,
my
said, he said it already.
That's my. Oh, I'll
We
say
didn't
again.
taste it.
Oh, you want us to taste it?
I
while
think we all
eat
should
it?
taste it.
Well,
Y'all
it's
niggas
to
eating all
cool
the shit.
down the heat, you know, a little bit. I know it's like a sweet heat because of the peaches, but it's like a cinnamon crumble shooter.
Woo!
A little bit of
Yeah, it's
Tastes like
It's
Christmas.
strong.
I like that.
yeah. So it's like just a
God
little-
damn, boy.
You know what I mean? For me, like I always love a drink when I eat dinner and stuff like that. So
That's
I always gotta take
nice.
a shot,
It's a
something
great
like that,
mixture
you know?
of stuff going on. I
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
man,
that.
it's all
this
about
is really
flavors
good.
and like opening up the palate and stuff like that. That's
I
how we
think
do.
you on chop, nigga. You
Like
ain't
I
told
said,
us
like
yet.
like I said before.
I know you gotta sign a
can't
little
say
paper
much,
and shit.
but just know, just be on the lookout. That's all I say. Just
Be on the
Just be
lookout.
on the lookout.
Season 10, 20,
I
what?
mean, you never know.
He cannot say.
Alright,
Stop trying to get the man in trouble.
I don't know
That's
what he
disclosures.
on, but I know this food good as
I
hell.
know.
That's all I know.
He said nothing.
But once again, now you do house calls, brother.
I do house calls. I do look. It's last minute. My girl's trying to eat. I do like my boyfriend's trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I work at 2 restaurants right now. I work at I'm sorry. I work at Twisted Soul Cookhouse and Pours in West Midtown, as well as Simon's, a restaurant that just opened up like a few months ago in Midtown. So I work at both of those spots. I do catering, private dinners.
You do meal
Pop-ups.
plans.
Meal plans. I do all that stuff like that. Like I do everything. Everything you can think of, I do. I just like to cook, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
you
going
said-
off this play, yeah, we definitely gonna have you back, brother.
Yeah, this
That's
is
what's
really,
up,
really
man.
good.
Look, I got some stuff.
In
ain't even
Tokyo,
tried
you know,
yet.
she needs like a personal chef to
See,
pull up
first
on
of
her.
all-
Oh my god,
First
I know her ass don't cook.
No,
She don't cook.
I don't know.
I could make a mean pot of noodles. Hollywood.
Look, boiling the water is half the
Look,
stuff.
Season
Hot
first
sauce
or
on it.
season last.
But no, I do it all, man. I'm just a man that just enjoys his craft. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to make new waves. in
I
the
like
city.
your vibes, brother.
So
I'm
when you
always
pull
trying.
up to my house one day and cook me something, but don't make it all super fancy and make it look like I cooked it and just
Yeah, that's
leave,
what I need.
Will you do that for me?
I can
That's
do
what I
that for
need.
you.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'll just drop it off in like some aluminum foil. and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Look, you
and
put
just
it
let
on the
me
plate.
Hey,
act
dog.
like
Go
okay.
and
I
Here we
know,
go.
bro. She ain't gonna just pop over no fly shit like this.
I mean,
That's
you
why I
never
said
know,
he
bro.
he can't do all the fancy type stuff. Just do some simple stuff for me and make it like I
You
did
gonna
it
do your
myself.
drumsticks different?
You know what? That is not all I cook. You gonna stop telling people all I cook is
Yo, it's
chicken
waves to the
drumsticks.
drumsticks now.
Well,
You can
she-
do
I told
many
him it's
different
all
type
type of
ways.
stuff you can do with
You
drumsticks.
had you've been
better
to the
leave me
barbecue
alone.
where it's not that good, and you gotta like eat the
Hey,
food.
she do the
and
meanest
it's like
lemon
that.
pepper drumsticks
You better leave me alone.
with mac and cheese or mashed potatoes and string
Cabbage
beans.
and all that
Oh,
stuff.
God.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Oh no, she do really good chicken Alfredo from scratch.
can make
though.
that.
Do it
From scratch though,
though.
Tokyo.
Hey man, all the
We
technical
ain't
stuff
talking about
don't
going to get the
matter.
can of Alfredo sauce. put it
That
on
technical
pasta.
stuff
Oh,
don't matter.
nigga, she
Keep
do
it
it from
moving.
scratch,
Yeah, with
bro.
the Parmesan cheese and all that stuff. Yeah, from scratch.
Make a nigga want to buy a bag. All right. Well, thank you, brother.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem. I
This is
appreciate
really
y'all having
good.
me, man.
We gotta
It's an
have him
honor.
back, Raven. ASAP.
Yeah, it's
I look
really
forward
good.
to it, y'all. Y'all enjoy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, game time, y'all. Game time. Hey, how you feeling? How you feeling? That food was great, by the way. I ain't gonna say what I know, but we enjoyed it.
It
Feels
was
like I
good.
had it before.
You crazy.
Anyway, Tokyo, we play this game called Never Have I Ever, and I
Oh,
don't know
Lord.
if you ever played this game before, but this is a game where we just learn a little bit about you. So
Okay.
if I say Tokyo, never have I ever had sex outside, and if you have had sex outside,
You gotta take
you
a
gotta
shot.
take a shot,
Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready.
and you have to tell the truth. We just,
I'm a truth telling person.
all right, there we go. Then that's all I want to do. Are y'all ready? Does everybody have a cup?
Yeah, I got
A
a
little
shot in
drinky.
front of me.
All right, cool. Never have I ever sat on a public toilet. Raw ass. Have you ever did it? Ugh. I know y'all have.
You done sat on the toilet too. Go and take your shot too.
Yeah,
you
my-
don't always put the tissue out.
Just don't do
Sometimes
it.
you just gotta go.
Right.
Don't
Just
do it
gotta
at Turner
it.
Field and then.
No. You done got comfortable at a hotel before and just sat down. You know you have.
Never have I ever stepped in dog poo barefoot.
Oh, I haven't done that.
I haven't either.
She think
And I
about
had a
it.
dog.
I don't know.
You gotta just take
You
the
never
shot.
stepped in the ivory
I
doodle?
might have. That's why I'm thinking about it. I think I probably not barefoot though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, not barefoot.
Never have I ever gave a blowjob in the movies.
I haven't done that before.
Ebony.
What are you?
Oh my God.
He looked dead.
Oh my
You-
God.
That's why you asked that question. You ain't right. You just
Oh my God. We are married. You gave a blowjob in the movie theater? And I've never got one from you?
Oh my God.
I'm so disappointed right now. I cannot wait to go see Avengers. It's going down, nigga. Moving forward. Never
It
have
was
I
empty, by the way.
never have I ever flirted with somebody to get ahead in my career. Tokyo. Let me find out.
Uh-oh.
Here go Tok.
Oh my god.
Tokyo, can you elaborate, please? Oh, you don't mind doing
Would you
I
care to
mean-
share? Look.
I mean, I have a lot of rap niggas in my DM all the time, and they trying to talk to me like they trying to fuck. So I might as well play along with you.
But
and
how
get-
far have you played along though? Like you took the flight? Did you get the enjoy love? Enjoy love. I'm good.
I have been flown out before. I mean, but I've also like been flown out, and when I got there, I'm like, I'm on my cycle.
Ooh. Enjoy love.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Turning the tables for 2 seconds on that. Just talk to these women. Y'all have to elaborate on it. I feel like y'all 2 seasoned women didn't know exactly what's going on in this culture. Like, for Shawty, who that happened to, and now all these niggas is trying to use that little quote and shit like that. When a nigga fly you out,
First off, if a nigga flying you out, you're not paying for your own flight.
Right. Didn't I just tell you that? Didn't I just tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
So, like, you got to chop that up as a loss. Why would a nigga tell you to pay for a $550 flight and I'm going to give you $5,500 when you get here? Right. Like, first of all, you need to be expecting to get bust up. Like, you got to.
Exactly.
Like, you got to do what you came for. Yeah. Second off, I'm not booking my own flight, sir. If you want me, you got to get me there.
Exactly. I said
you a millionaire, nigga.
To you. Exactly.
Like,
why would I have to book? Exactly. Why would I have to book my own flight?
Nah,
so y'all ain't never booked y'all own flight?
I
you did the one way.
Listen,
y'all done did the one way back.
Now, if they give you
I done one way some motherfuckers now.
I have booked my own flight for. Okay, so I met my boyfriend. We met on Instagram.
Who your boyfriend is?
You act like them love and hip hop people.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
But I met my boyfriend on Instagram, but he plays for the Jaguars, and I'm from Jacksonville.
Oh, so, I know your boyfriend. I did see you that weekend.
No, you did not.
Well, stop.
But, I mean, I got my own flight to Jacksonville, but I'm from there. So, I mean, if it didn't go right, I'm just going to my mama's house.
Go to your family house. That makes sense.
Ebony?
I have never paid for my own flight.
And this happened recently, too.
Oh.
But, I mean, we together. We happy. So, we in love and
that
all
don't
that.
Count. That don't count.
So, she ain't do hers right.
That don't count, though. Because they together. So, yeah, if it came down to it, I'm coming to see you, then, yeah, I'll book my own flight. But if it's somebody I don't know, I ain't doing it.
I'm good, love. Yeah. Enjoy.
Right. Exactly. I ain't doing it.
Never have ever pretended to know a stranger.
I just told you. You knew damn well. Holiday, you trying to get me drunk.
Right.
Drink up, nigga.
You got to drink too now because you said you do that all the time.
All the time. I did it today. Right.
And let them call you your high school name. That's how you really be like, oh, yeah. I know. Yeah,
you know, they always bring up other people. Because, you know, you was with Josh. And
he be like, yeah.
I be like, damn, I do know Josh. Right. So they might be telling the truth. Hell yeah, I remember.
But I don't be knowing whether, like, people come up to me and they be like, oh, hey. But they come up for a hug. I'm like, do I really know this person? Like,
I hate when they act like they know the kids and stuff. That'd
when I don't know people, I be like, hey, friend.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know their name.
Good to see you.
But y'all understand these people, like people be like, oh, that's my fake sister
Best
in my brain.
Yeah.
I be like, what?
Yeah.
That shit be blowing me. I ain't
People
never
do
did
that.
no shit like this. So I'm sorry. Never have I ever made a fake page on Instagram to troll. I told you I knew it. I motherfucking knew it. Nigga, I knew it.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you, I always wanted to do that shit and I never did it. Just so I could, cause niggas always do it to me. And I see it.
Right.
I be wanting to comment on stuff that I can't comment on.
That's what I just said. I've never did it though.
But like, nigga.
You did it.
I've never done it, but I've like lurked for some of my friends before, like went on other people's pages and I did that, but I never commented.
Normal.
Yeah, I never commented and made a fake page though. I might need to make one though, because I do be wanting to say some stuff.
Make
I just
one.
don't say it because
I'll give y'all the password to mine.
What is it? Is it like a white person's face?
Do it
I
have
don't got no
picture?
pictures.
Oh, okay.
Ain't following nobody.
Oh no! See, the niggas that be on my shit be like, they got like a 120 follow. I don't know how they do it, but you know, it be some weird shit.
Never have I ever had my friend kidnapped.
Oh my God.
We gonna drink to that. I mean, I didn't have her kidnapped. Like, I stopped talking to a guy, and like it was like the end for real. I moved out of our house, all of that, and he went to my friend's house with a gun, and he was like, "Get in the car." But she fake as hell, cause she called me. She like, "Oh, these bitches trying to fight me." So I jump up trying to go save her. And when I get to the car, it's this nigga trying to throw me in the back seat.
Wow.
Oh my
I started
God.
screaming. I was at my mama's house. I was like, "Mama!" My mama came outside. She had an iron swinging on them.
I told y'all Tokyo was all the way there. Go ahead, Ebony.
And she fake as hell because she talking about he took me to get some food after, so he okay.
Okay, we're done. Never have I ever. Thank y'all for playing. That was a great situation. Tokyo is lit right now. We loving it, loving the vibes. All right, let's get to this fan mail one time. Tokyo, you pay attention. These girls really need some help sometimes.
You drunk too bad?
Yeah.
Apparently, he been drinking.
All right. Okay, so this is just a couple of questions. It's how soon is too soon to get married, and what should you keep into consideration before popping the question?
Y'all the married ones.
I don't know how soon is too soon. You just shoot. When you feel like you're ready to get married, get married. I don't know. Is there like a time limit?
Yeah.
You said,
I don't think there is though.
You said you knew you wanted to marry me like long before we got married. You just had to make sure your money and all that stuff.
So
was
either
right.
you was lying then or you lying now. Now which one? Answer wisely.
Hold on. Y'all coming at me crazy right now. Hold on. So
look, I want to know the
He
answer
trying to think
too.
and he
Look.
drunk. He like,
No. Ebony's always been my friend, so I just told her, and I said to myself, if I ever marry somebody, they would be my friend first. Because a person that I know that was been married for a long time said, only marry your friend.
That's true.
Don't marry just no random ass chick. Tokyo, shut up. And that's true, I think. You know what I'm saying? So, Tokyo, the Jaguar dude you kick it with,
I mean,
I hope that's your friend.
Yeah,
and
of
it
course.
moves and be something bigger than
But
that.
he said something about marriage before, like, and we've been dating just a couple months.
No, that's that bullshit.
See,
I don't
and that's what she's
think
saying.
so,
How
though.
soon?
Like, yeah,
I don't think there's a time frame on it. Like, I feel like if you know, you know.
Right.
No, definitely.
You said that before too.
But I also think as women, y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to, let these dudes peel back layers on y'all. Y'all can't give them the good snatch the first month, 2 months, 3 months.
That is not the question.
Yes, it is. It's a part of it. I'm a man. Y'all two women.
So you
think
saying
about
take
this,
the
man.
time. Don't give it all.
Don't
away.
give it all to them.
Well, my mama always say, I don't know, I'm about to butcher this saying, but why buy the milk when you can get the cow for free or something like that? Or why buy the cow you can get the milk for free?
I heard that before.
I heard it.
And so that's pretty much the same thing. Like, why would the dude marry you when you giving up all your good
It's
stuff
levels,
at the
Tokyo.
beginning?
It's levels,
I
Ebony.
understand.
And that's how it
agree.
should be.
So how long should you wait?
I would say when you really, honestly feel 110% that you know this shit gonna work out. And you want to listen.
I feel like you
never
don't
know that.
ever know
You
that.
don't.
You
Yes,
never
you do.
know
Yes,
that.
you do.
No.
But let me tell you, because like I said, it's levels in life. Right now, single, having a good time, enjoying yourself,
I
building
am
your
not
career.
single.
You're not single,
Nah,
but
you
you
gonna
are
get me
single.
cursed out.
He's saying you single till you. Everybody's single until
That
they're
nigga do
married.
something tomorrow.
Okay.
You're not gonna fucking like try to work it out, are
But
you?
you don't have no
I might.
really ties. To
Okay,
him,
well, you mean you really like him then,
marriage.
so that's a good thing. Moving forward, same thing. We're married, but like I said, it's levels to the shit. Like, if you willing to work it out with a person and shit like that, then maybe.
But I don't at the same. Okay, so I see a lot of shit different from other people. So I don't see marriage how other people see it. I think marriage is a business. Like, so I feel like the same way you would try to work it out because y'all married, you should try to work it out because you're in a relationship. I don't think it makes it less of a reason to try to fix shit.
right. So think about all the relationships you was in and you was with that
But
person.
I think you
and
know
that just-
when it's different though.
exactly.
You can feel it.
So
It
that's
just, like it just.
that's the first step to it. And
Okay,
then,
so what if you know that it's different within 2 months?
Right.
It
Is
ain't
that
though.
too soon?
It ain't. That ain't it.
How do you know?
That's the little. That's
Okay,
the
so
little.
you still ain't answer her question. How long
I
did you
did.
wait? How long?
should you
My
wait?
nigga, I
need a
can't put no
time
time
frame.
limit on.
But you said 2 months is too soon.
2 months is too soon, baby.
So what
girl.
about like 9 months?
Yeah, if it's there. If you know the person
You
good
sound
enough.
skeptical.
I don't know, because I can't say, like, it got to be, well, look, that's what I'm going to say. It has to be on you then. You
So
have
what
to
if
know.
you get engaged like after just like who is that? Ariana Grande. She been with somebody for a couple of weeks and they already engaged. So can you get engaged early and then like wait a while to get married or you don't know.
Yeah, she a different character, because she just dumped her nigga like 6 months
right?
ago.
And she already engaged.
But then the nigga before that, she was with him for a couple months and then got with Buddy.
So anyway, to answer the question, you don't know how long you should wait, but you should.
When the time is right, you should do it. But like I said, don't give them everything. Let them peel back the layers.
Okay.
On top of that, like I said, levels in life with somebody. If you know you can grow with that person and really do some real shit, which is having kids and living in together and things like that.
Right.
If you can be around this motherfucker for 7 days on a vacation and y'all ain't arguing, acting dumb and shit like that, then you cool.
But I don't think it just has to be when y'all not arguing, because we argue all the time. But nigga, you not going nowhere.
Hey, look, she love her nigga. She is not letting that nigga go. He couldn't leave if he wanted to, but keep it going.
You know that though.
Okay. The end part of the question: what should you consider before getting married?
Tokyo.
I think you guys should live together.
Yes,
first,
definitely.
because you learn everything about a person living with them.
That's kind of hard, but
you gotta take a shot on that.
You definitely should live with a person.
every nigga ain't gonna do that though. That's from the guy code, y'all. So I'm
know,
sorry to
but
bust
I
y'all
don't know what type
bourbon.
of niggas y'all fucking with.
But you really don't
Listen,
realize a
you
lot
live
of
with your
stuff
nigga.
about a person.
You probably got a toothbrush and
But
some
I mean,
underwear
they're
though.
We both got our own spots, but he's in the off season right now. So I've been in Jacksonville for like almost 2-3 months now.
Aw. You recording there? Is that what you record?
Oh my god!
Is that what you be recording?
I'm not doing it.
Working on that new mixtape. Anyway, but nah, that's definitely I think that's a big step too as well, man. I'm not gonna say no names, but one of my close friends, yeah, he let her move in, and he
let her move in after they got engaged.
and then they broke up.
See, that's backwards.
And
though.
I,
You
no,
gotta
but I
get to
always say that
know
though. I said let a
everything
girl
about a
move in
person.
with you first, because that's basically being married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
see a lot about
So
a person
Dylan,
when you live with a person.
Dylan has been living with his girlfriend for a couple years now. So you're married. That's his marriage. So just have a baby and then it's over with. That's it, y'all.
And I think you should try to like figure out all the stuff about a person's past and stuff as much as you can before you get married, because you don't want to get married and all this kind of stuff pop up, even stuff with debt and all type of stuff. For real, because that stuff end up popping up when you get married, and his debt is your debt now, or her debt is your debt.
Holiday,
so,
what your credit score is? Because she sound like she's speaking
She
for
ain't talking
I
about
ain't
me.
speaking for myself. I'm not
My shit good. I told you, I said I waited to marry her before I told her my shit went together. I remember when we first started talking and we broke up. She told me, it was like, nigga, what Gucci? I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm not buying that shit. But now it's cool. I get
it's
it.
different now, I guess.
She put me on to all that bullshit.
Did I?
In show.
Oh yeah, he lit.
Is it time to go?
He lit as hell.
All right. Well, yeah. Thank you so much, man. I think that's the end of the show, y'all. I really appreciate Miss Tokyo coming through. Y'all give a round of applause for
Thank y'all for
Tokyo.
having me.
Tokyo, you did an awesome job, man.
Thank you.
I learned more about you, and it's cool. It's bigger than the freestyles, and I appreciate that,
Thank y'all
man.
for having me. I
you can
appreciate
come back whenever you want to come back.
Anytime. Bring your boo
We'll
next
make sure
time.
we cook a big dish for you.
Before the season starts.
We're going to try to work that out.
You ain't gonna let this go.
He'll
Huh?
come on the show. I know who he is.
You don't know him.
We're going to end the show and see if he know for real.
I know who the nigga is.
Holiday.
Stop
Okay,
playing
let's
with me.
All right,
Okay.
thank y'all so much for
All right.
tuning in.
You really trying me right now.
Make sure you follow our Dinner with the Averys page at Dinner with the Averys.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, topics, anything you want to let us know, send it to asktheaverys@gmail.com or send us a DM at Dinner with the Averys. And you can follow me at Risky Business 23.
Follow me at DJ Holiday. The H is capital. I think. Or lowercase. It don't matter.
What is wrong with
Nigga
you?
popping on it. Go ahead. Tokyo.
You lit.
What's your IG, sis?
Follow me on the gram at Tokyo Jets, TOKYOJETZ.
Okay, that's it. I think so. Thank y'all so much. God bless. Have a great afternoon, morning, evening, whenever you listen to this. Episode 14 is gone.
Y'all don't look like that.
That's it.
Season 2, I got my
Holiday, do you know who I...
You did that for me.
You know who I
Somebody
dated
did
for
that.
real?
No, I don't.